Good morning, my lovelies. Let's enter the world of the crime scene where every case tells a story that demands to be heard. Okay, so for my very first video, I've chosen a case. Yay. This one was a bit hectic. So the case is about this lady by the name of Cicilia Steyn, who was a cult leader. The name of the cult was called Electus Perdue. I don't know how you say it, guys, but it means chosen by God. So the series of killings happened between 2012 and 2016, and she claims she was acting on divine orders. Okay, let's rewind a bit and go into Cecilia's background before we go into the cases and how she committed these crimes. Cicilia Steyn was born on the 22nd of December in 1980, so that would make her 43 years old today. So apparently she had a difficult childhood and there are allegations of child abuse and neglect. So some reports claim that she exhibited some behaviors of antisocial personality traits. But regardless of that, apparently she was very charismatic, and that is actually how she was able to lure so many people into her cult. Prior to the murders and her arrest, she was involved in some petty crimes and some fraudulent activities. I wasn't able to get any information on that, but yeah. The first known member linked to the cult was when a former member, Johan Kriel, was killed. Apparently, he was seen as a threat to Steyn's control over the group. Another murder involves a lady by the name of Lindsay Smith. And Lindsay Smith was killed because she wanted to leave the cult. Several more murders occurred, including a couple by the name of Rian and Liza van Wyk. The way Johan Kriel was killed is he was lured to a secluded area and he was shot. Apparently, Kriel had some information or some knowledge about the fraudulent activities, or rather the legal activities that were happening inside the group, and he was a threat because he might have been trying to expose them. Lindsay Smith, on the other hand, was killed by strangulation. Ooh. Rian and Liza van Wyk were shot and their bodies were just disposed of in the local area. Several other members in the cult were also targeted and shot. So, for investigations to begin, family members of the people who are in the cult reported them missing. So the police had been monitoring the cult's activities with some surveillance. Authorities then raided the cult hideout. Cicilia and other members were arrested. Police found firearms that they believe were linked to the murders. What they found there were obviously their clothes and just other belongings that belonged to the victims. Forensic evidence was also linked to the cult members at the crime scene. As time went on and investigations continued, some cult members ended up confessing to their involvement in the murders. They provided very detailed accounts of the murders. In 2018, the trial began, and needless to say, Cicilia Steyn was found guilty of multiple murders. There were also very severe sentences for the accomplices. Cicilia Steyn was sentenced to life in prison. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you guys on the next crime scene.